The speed my feet are going. It's a high speed.
No one can see your feet.
What's going on, champions? Champions, today we're making an apple pie. I'm sure you saw it on the thumbnail and it looked very nice. Apple pie, it's fucking pretty easy to be honest, but I always say it's easy and sometimes my version of easy isn't the same as your version of easy. So it just is. What goes in it? Ah. Oh, almost threw me back out doing that one. I'm breaking a bit of the fucking gym wall here. We don't want to go too hard at it. Anyway, that's what's in it. Kaboing. Better get the ingredients. I kind of missed. I didn't even... Hi to... Fuck this show. Now, I can see a couple of you there like, oh, what are you going to pair in the apple pie for? Just shit happens, mate. You know? Fuck it, that'll do. First thing we're going to do, save ourselves a bit of fucking washing up and a bit of time here. Grate the pears into the pan. Now this is a ceramic coated pan. It can tolerate a little bit of, you know, this carry on, but don't do it with your Teflon and the metal, otherwise you'll end up, I don't know, something will happen. Fucking who cares? Just fucking do what you want. You can peel the pears if you like, but I'm accepting this fibre into my life. Obviously you don't grate the fucking seeds in there, you ding dong. This is fucking getting annoying, isn't it? Taking a back seat today fashion. This guy, that's not plugged in. Don't worry about it. We'll use the other one. Yes, hello mate. I've got a real love-hate relationship with this thing. Mostly hate. Turn it on and we just want to fry the piss out of it for a minute. Just want to get a bit of the liquid to evaporate out of it. You could try and squeeze it out, but you know, we could do lots of things. While that's carrying on, we'll peel these. Oh shit, I'm not good at that. Now, like with a lot of ingredients, ripe ingredients tend to be a little bit nicer than unripe ingredients. But then, if they're too ripe, we've also got an issue. Think about that all day. Shout out to me mates Hendrik and Elise for teaching me the old grated pear trick. It's a fucking cracker. Love you guys. Once upon a time when I was trying to name this channel, fuck knows how long ago, over 10 years ago now, I wasn't doing cooking videos. I was going to trade shows and taking the piss out of all the shit there. It's quite a lot of fun. I can't help but wonder whether there's a few champions out there that might have seen the old shit I used to make and whether you'd like to see me do some of that stuff again. Or you're like, fuck it, stay in the kitchen, dickhead.
No, trade shows.
Jules is keen for the trade show stuff. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you're keen. If you got any ideas, let me know what you're into. That's good, it's pretty good. I don't want to burn it, but this thing fucking just loves burning shit. So if you've got an apple corer, you can use an apple corer. I have one, but I can't find it. So just cut your apples up. It's kind of like fucking that-ish. Into the pan you go, champ. So on and fucking so forth with the rest of them. Now, you can put a squeeze of lemon in a bowl if you want to do this in stages, and the lemon stops these going brown. I don't really fucking see the point in doing that, being that they just fucking end up that colour in the pan anyway, but you know, you do you. A little bit of lemon in there is not bad. Considering the fucking shitload of sugar that goes in with it, ends up tasting quite nice. And that seems like a lot of apple right now. As you cook it, it will kind of, it will shrink a bit. Right, almost done there, champ. Bit thin that one. Cut them into gasket thin sizes, don't wait that. Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, I want to stir these around and cook them for a bit. Slightly tenderised. I want to bang in some butter. That can go in. Now, I've got 3 different spices here. I've got cinnamon, I've got cardamom, which you don't have to put in, I'm just fucking wild like that. And nutmeg. Take it easy on the nutmeg. For several reasons. Google it. That can all go in. If you have an aversion to one or more of these spices or ingredients, just fucking change shit up. You're creative and we need you and your creative mind to keep this world interesting. Bloody lovely. It's just rude amount of sugar. I'm using brown sugar. You can use other sugar if you like. Last but not least, a little bit of cornstarch. You can use good old smash hits bloody flour if you like. Just make sure you fry the cornstarch off for a sec, just so it doesn't taste fucking cornstarchy. Bang a lid on it and put it somewhere to cool down, like another stove, and then turn it on because I'm lying. No, I'm kidding. Just let it cool right down, and by right down, I mean exactly fucking that. Somewhere cool, you know? Maybe near someone who's got a backwards hat on. Next bit. Now, champions, turn your oven to $200. In Fahrenheit, that's $4,000. Oh, fucking no idea. I think it's 375 or something. Got that wrong for sure. Let me know in the comments what I've done wrong. Need a pan? Gee whiz, this is a wild show. Get your pastry out of the freezer. Or you can make it yourself. Yes, I'm trying to promote the angle of don't buy a fucking pre-made apple pie because you're a fucking champion that can do it yourself. We can do this, you can make it yourself, but I don't think I'm ready to put you through that. I have a very delicate grasp on this activity myself, or just assume that I'm just that good that the pastry I make is in a perfect fucking square divided by equally perfectly trimmed pieces of plastic. Is there a bit of hypocrisy in there? Sure, probably a little bit. I'm happy to walk the line on this one. And we'll save this one for another episode. If you're good at it, do it. I'm not fucking here to bullshit you. That I'm okay at. Not great. This shit is fine and it does a good job. It does come with issues that does not. While that shit's heating up and that's cooling down, I don't know what I'm fucking pointing to anymore. Dickhead. While these are defrosting, even though they're already defrosted, check this out. This stops shit getting stuck to the bottom of the pan, wrong way around. I mean, this thing's a little bit Teflon anyway, so, you know, there's an argument in there whether this is fucking any point to this or not, but run a knife around it, and we'll just edit this bit out. And by that, I'm probably going to leave it in. Oh wow, ooh, so good at that. It's the magic of cinema, don't ask. I've got some in my pocket here. Here, some butter. I'm just going to use my fingers. You can use sproil if you like, spray oil. The problem is that this only just fits and we kind of need it to sink in there. There's two things you can do. You can dust this with a little flour and roll it out a little further. But the problem with that is then the pastry starts to get too thin and the pie becomes weak and its structural integrity can be compromised. Jesus, fucking win a monocle giveaway if I keep that up. Just cut your pieces to look like that, Superman. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a fuckwit. Just bang a little water on there. You can also use egg wash. It's like shower gel, you wash yourself with it in the shower, it's disgusting. Just a little water will get you out of trouble there, and that'll help bind these two together. I mean, egg would arguably work even better. We want to leave a bit of overhang because it'll shrink. When it goes in the oven, it's going to shrink a little bit, so don't cut too much off. One thing I have learnt the hard way, besides most things in my life, is that don't tuck it under, because if you tuck it under, it's going to fucking stay in the pan and you're going to have to eat it out of the fucking thing because it won't come out. Don't throw the shit out because you can save it to write stupid shit on the top of the pie. Or you can just cut shapes out of it. What is it? I keep doing this weird dance. People are going to think that I can't dance when I can dance. Check this out, fricks. The speed my feet are going. It's a high speed.
No one can see me.
That's a good point. Fork ding dongs in the fucking thing. Not up the sides, just on the base. Now, if I'm to just chuck this straight into the bloody hot oven down here without doing anything else, chances this thing's going to get a bit of a gut on it. You know, and as sweet as that is, it's not particularly helpful. There's things called baking beads, but I fucking don't have any, so I'm just going to use rice. You can use like dried beans and coins. Don't use coins. It tastes shit. I'm sick and dizzy. I'm just going to use some rice. Rice works in a pinch. You don't need to put a fucking shitload of it in there. Just enough to keep it behaving itself. Righto, in we go. 10 minutes, champion. Unsure what that kick was about. I'll go take a long, hard look at myself in the mirror for 10 minutes. I'll see you then. Yeah, there we go. Now this is the reason you want this shit cold. And that's because if you put the hot shit in here and you try and put pastry on top, it kind of melts. Gets a bit melty and fucking annoying. In here we go. Prepare yourself a little egg wash or melted butter if you like. Egg wash is just whisked egg, really. Now we can just plonk this on top and fork press the edges down, poke a hole in the top of that, egg wash it, sprinkle some sugar, and be done with it. Or you can do what I'm about to do, which I don't recommend doing because it's fucking annoying, but I'm going to do it because it's the internet. And that is do a little bit of a crosshatch pattern. Cut your mate into strips here. What the fuck happened there? That hurts my brain. Fucking dickhead. What is that? I deserve that. We're going to go under. We're going to go over. Hang on, what? Yeah, over, under. I did not do well in school, and maths was never my strong suit, and it's fucking clearly still isn't. Fuck this. This is going to be killing some people out there. Just like, what the fuck are you doing it that way for? Don't drop it. Get fucked. So it'd probably be a good time to tell you to turn your oven down. Turn that down 20 degrees. Whether you went the fan or not, 20 degrees, turn it down. A light coat, you're not trying to give it an omelette hat. Did you know Jules started a podcast? It's called This Is How We Do's It. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the thingy so you can go check it out. And for all those fuckwits that have a problem with Jules' laugh, I've made a pie just for you. It's called Go Fuck Yourself. You're not impressing your doctor with this one, but you will your mates. Back into the oven, champions. For 45 minutes. It's time. The cat doesn't like it. Bit of fucking cinnamon and chocky. Now here's the tough bit. You have to wait. The most difficult part of making this, there you have it, champions. Apple pie with a pain in the ass lid that is there for no reason. It looks pretty. Do the right thing and eat it with ice cream. No, fuck off. Obviously, it's rad. It's with the attitude. Champions, thank you for giving a shit. You meant a lot to us, you do. Hey, if you'd like to support what we're doing, running an absolute fucking muck on the internet, you can support us over here. Or if you'd just like to watch these episodes with all of the swearing in it, that's your one-stop shop. Thanks for looking out for us, champions. And hey, thanks for the t-shirt idea. It's fucking hilarious. If you want to cop this, that's down there too. That also helps us out. All right, I'll fuck off now. Just remember, fuck frozen apple pie. Done it with the hand again. Like, what's the hand doing out of here? Bye. I started backwards. Come down to Ian's world famous pies, where we make pies by feel. What the fuck is this show? It's weird.